businesses me and said that enya so emphasis year because compare the tax regime of Ghanaian businesses vis-a-vis the ones within the sub-regional. It tells you clearly, say Ghana, the level of taxes our businesses was so in that effect, Ghanaian companies and produce some more. And bro, I don't tell you say for being the national president, the Maguta say the Abaya will lead to redundancy. Companies are one more into workers. And some huge taxes are buying introduced, especially on beverage companies, especially one more year heavily involved with a production, one more chain line, any sika ebane a 2 hour metia ediama baya a lot of difficulties, for which reason they respect say abai ebetimi aye bibi kakra de afahwado pay yenyan wa homane so yene no ebedi eho enkomo. But before that, no mayenko the Nanton constituency, the Honorable Mohammed Hadi Tuferi, on Friday in an accident on his way to Parliament to ensure say Obekaste the vote where NPP Mrashebedweni. Now, in the heat of that event, yesterday the Member of Parliament went ahead in passage of those revenues. And I feel that the sacrifices by the Honorable to ferry ought to be arranged. Now, sir, kasa no pay just for your information, sir, utie on 92.9 in the Greater Accra region. It's a cloudy Tuesday morning. Insuno Astatia Eto in the Greater Accra region. And take more and more drive trotro, more and more drive taxis, even in your private cars. We plead with you, sir. You drive with a little bit of caution. Because Insuno Efrasia Eto Ewon cry ano de pa Efrasia anope se ye kasa wo studio hano Insuno Ashasia Eto enti yen take some precautionary measures na afei enti me emwa yenyina. Enti first of all, Richard, you show video of the Honorable Member of Parliament accident the media has reported widely, but these are some of the sacrifices our members of Parliament go through. Now, sir, we share this particular footage. Join you live on Facebook. We share some video way every now such a member of Parliament. Ye kase one call no poser. For me, I do not have a problem with it because this is the highest of sacrifice. I will be to me aye Ediamani party, the new patriotic party, and then for the service to the nation Ghana. Now, in effect, a buy to me and get this bills no pass that. Don't care day at the amount of buying because for the year 2023, Bedikai Akacho or Dada, say the Minister for Finance, together with the President, are making projections. Projections, is in terms of revenue mobilization as against expenditure. For the year 2023, a buying episode oye. Now we are done with the first quarter of 2023, and then a buying bills enemra ebebuwa no manajeje to esese ojijini nyina if up until 31st March nanka yentimi ampase it was going to be a very tough one for the government of the day because in the long run sika esese omojiji eye projections are one more making in the 2023 budget nanka bede and the Richard Yasanko yechibium. Now video footages of eye de wuhu yen, yes, and the Nanton Member of Parliament ne car Anna a summer sortie here on Friday. Okay, enya accident, enya such a great destruction of his vehicle. Nyamini Edana say wononso answering kwa through this accident. Okay, and this is how it occurred. And Kraheya na sadi we see here. Now sadi na happy we instead of the Member of Parliament going to hospital. Say obekwa kohwe se ne hu baby aka no. This is what happened. Richard, you show ambulance you look at the level of distraction. Car no one funny beep. Now the Member of Parliament after so nyasa accident one call hospital Debbie after the accident scene who the level a car one call hospital. They brought him straight to the chambers of Parliament. I mean, this is the level of your politics, Edru. Whenever you have a hung parliament, these are some of the sacrifices that people will have to do. And Wako Parliament, ya the bandage nyina no achichichichi still na no okotena chamber nim koto aba wie no afei ansa na ambulance wo hwe sesi on your screen no e rushe na wo mode no echo hospital. Okay, this is the accident. Look at the level of destruction. How many times only God alone will tell us how many times saka yi esama sote ye kawe uya ne hwe nye. But in all of that, mojashiu ni muni nyina no, the member of parliament womu timi de ne kotira ho so kotoaba otoaba ni wiye no afi ansa na ambulance rushing to the hospital to seek medical attention. And I mean, this is the greatest of service. I feel, say, based on this, the New Patriotic Party executive Skrabeka said, no, Sir Branton and Cecil will be contested in his constituency. It would be better. So the question is that through this accident on his way to performing his duty as a member of parliament, what becomes of him? And brother me beside say, what is the end game to politics now? Well, my God, must say. Okay, now this is how the members of parliament in the New Patriotic Party are sacrificing their lives. Then you talk about Ebenezer Kojokum, former chieftaincy minister, a Hunter West, Mbashe Bebeni, Papa Yihun and also still are sacrificing the back. Now NDC members of parliament, no more Jim Kwadewa, no more Shim Kwadewa, no more disappointed or more supporters. Wamu wia wamu atina parliamenta wamu bebre adani emum MPs wamu ntimi kasano. With the exception of the few ones every time they want to sacrifice themselves for the NDC, no. Wamu wia no mo sa atom constituencies. Some person say call no post. Na omu skimi niema in their constituencies, disqualifying people and preventing people from contesting them. Look, the NDC will have to be serious. Okay, so wadone party or power no sacrifice it to this extent. Nasa mo ya members of parliament, opposition members of parliament, mo mamu microphone in our false hope from 2020 amoto aba mo mamu microphone false hope the besi say asi edun kete ya be ka kire mo say 2020 kwamo ntimi ankoleti mo result. Yes, still, we had leadership of the NDC walking on the street, demonstrating and burning ties. Ye wini abajo Mahama wini and amosisi no mochinchim nesaje. Moya ya na mutimi kame mo supporters ni down. Mo kame supporters ni down we ya. With the effect and anticipation say, mo ba ye niyama ebetimi encourage mo base no. Hayi na idrusu ni muntaka. Ensure say for the first time under the Fourth Republic. Okay, Mubenye Speaker of Parliament, the party ewo opposition. Muntaka ni Haruna Idusu did that. Wamu yes jumane boye. Asiye ketiamo boye. Mwenye Speaker of Parliament we. Moya 136 in the chamber. Yes, still, yakasi munkoye bibia. Namo akwakotu mwajiji sikana mwakotu in favor. Muwia. Namo satete mukwe situations na muskimi elections na ebabe kosono mihunya zewu. The lazy members of parliament in the NDC, some of them are lazy. And that's how catch me so could you tell Blackwa and call no poster. I don't have a problem because we're demonstrating a competence. For the constituents, any the party at the national level. Okay, Chairman says Sam George and call no poster. I don't have a problem. A very good person I no pay Masa who so call no post. Xavier Sosu. Look at the irony, the treatment. Xavier Sosu, a first-time member of parliament. Ewa Madina, what from? Okay, and that Sawoka Chairman say. But your move for camera into Islamic Kenya some NDC for no. And now, Saukachem says Xavier Sosu in Medina should go unopposed because treatment as Xavier Sosu affirmed as a first-time member of parliament. Me, Kwame, I don't have any problem. because woman to abandon the man Xavier Sosu in Medina constituency as a sitting member of parliament on the ticket of the NDC, you know, Xavier Sosu demonstrated so you're competent to lead that constituency and to help the party to retain the seat in Medina. I mean, you see, NDC party, no, it seems say opposition now mobile, you know, muntie. Opposition now mobile. It seems say more you so comfortable in the opposition now, Moteno. Okay, more so comfortable with the opposition now, Moteno. And that is how some of your leaders are behaving. Your members of parliament, that is how they are behaving. They are very, very incompetent. Yes, they want to be kind of crying in jail. Huh? One more incompetent now, a Juman woman to me, no. One more certain Granasi scheme elections in their favor. What baby MP over 9 years, 8 years, with 2 terms. One year the Tribia constituency, no, was yes, I'm on no post. Trust me, the NDC will lose not less than 30 seats come in 2024. You see, there is one thing a party that's a year. And no crown sans unyansa crab crown sans unim. You are not learning anything, even in opposition. There is nothing like Sabi. Mean to Sabi, I may say there is something the party has done. It is going to collapse the NDC. You are wasting the time of John Mahama. You are wasting the resources of John Mahama for no reason. Much opposition. Okay? In 2020, there was a case study. Munya case study. Muti had 2020 before Mokwakotuaba. NDC party no crucify Hanabisiu. Okay? Hanabisiu mu crucify. Mu crucify Hanabisiu. In 2020, say Motu Obama Hanabisiu. Say Omeye National Women Organizer. Hanabisiu we no ano de National Women Organizer position no eto nchen. Ano ko contest Kano South. Enti adwuma na eseso wo ye as National Women Organizer no mo se Hanabisiu wantimi anye wantimi mobilize ma no. Meanwhile, na your party need decision say Hanabisiu na betimi agi seat no e de ama NDC e wo Kano South. Party no paying for na convincing Hanabisiu say wonya National Women Organizer position into ho na won contest for that seat. Eba ya the entire NDC as a party mo supporters nyina mo crucify Hanabisiu. It took only Asiedun Ketia, the then General Secretary, to come and explain the facts that there be Yenia National Executives, Yeni Hanabisiu Tinase, a negotiations that she should go and contest that seat. Moye Yano, a clear case study. Munim Sasadiana Moye and Amwamo, it brought a huge loophole. And what the leadership front of the women's wing of the NDC. Some mistake no must have repeated, must have repeated rather. Say na obi a regional executive of the NDC. Obi a national executive of the NDC. Wono wakwa election me ato aba mano na woye national executive and woye regional executive, woye constituency executive no. Obetimi asa jai sa position de ato ho. No aba be contest seat or person or contest. Nyasa be there was idea. And you are not learning anything. Opposition party. Professor Milsa Hokika wade baye in 2008. Mutimi de J power from Kofuho in 2008, you know. Movies as Hokika be na mo demonstrating. The NDC is becoming a fallacy. You tickle yourselves and you laugh. You be kind of credit the achemo. Mo members of parliament na bebreye incompetent. Emu members of parliament, they can't do anything. If you go to the committees, their records are not there. They don't contribute focal to the committee proceedings. Over on the floor of parliament, they don't contribute focal. If you go to the constituencies, their performances are zero. Yes, still more person will impose sound on the constituents. They will vote against them in 2024, and you will lose majority of your seats. Demonstration. There is a young man called Teddy, and I'll say this: Muncha video no na fans and they see do get here. Constituency in the eastern region, Sayana Musuya, politics now, you need to learn something from it. Maakye is a politics, and just said greediness. It is about wisdom and knowledge. Baby, a politics, it is about science and data. And yet, politics. If you continue to do that, you will stay in opposition, because even in opposition, more demonstrating high incompetence. There is a young man in the Eastern region, your friend Teddy, from 1992, okay? Basic 2020, Ayensuano constituency, NDC, any parliamentary seat will hold that. I pay Abeye MP from Kofor time I've seen that 2020, a young man called Teddy, and will be here Juma and mobilizing you to know. Okay, Teddy Saforo, a jadi for Maakye no Dimubi, yet Tigatem, not Teddy at Tigatem, a John Foma, Echo Joshua, what did they pick up? Now what they swore one, what they stream one, crack, and a Teddy. Ababeji Ayensuanu seat in the NDC. There is a lady called your friend is a Ruth Sado. What's open National Deputy Youth Organizer? What corporate National Deputy Youth Organizer? The young man is working in the constituency, the party leadership. That's what when they say Ruth Sado and Conco contest your branch Teddy, and you will lose the seat in Ayensuanu. So when you saw MP a dear to call for Deputy National Youth Organizer. I mean, there are certain things that we need to apply common sense. It is clear. It is on social media for everybody to see. Vision. The guy has a vision to transform the constituency of Ayensuano. Very competent young man. Party leadership, ain't been taking decision. Moti ho mo de mo share greediness obi esese would said the chi so won ko to Teddy na mo ko primaries no na Teddy lusu wia mo fi said no root no ti ho no obetumi aguni sa city na map dada no a na moti ho pe obi obetu ayepe no e de antia would said on one contest no want to do. If she calls herself a leader, if she thinks she's so charismatic, e de antia over 12 years, 18 years, 16 years, 24 years, one contest here you pay, nothing prevented her from contesting in those days. After the one saying Kwanajo, Teddy Ababen one Kwano man Kwanajo, I pay constituency Nimono, Ayensuano, and why Embre, Ediama NDC because of Teddy Aduma Wababeye, and Tiane and Kwanajo Besebiano. NDC Munye serious. What do you say? Munye serious. Go to their Menfi constituencies. Me and Kasami constituencies. Wasa Menfi East, a Menfi West, a Menfi Central. For over 30 years, in the more produce MPs who are very, very incompetent. Acquire link it to a Senkregwa, and in Patamunia, acquiring in Anye. Meanwhile, the NDC has provided MPs all this while. I mean, the party is a vehicle. So motion that the people representing on the ticket of the party are incompetent. You check them. You don't sit down as constituency executives and regional executives and then you mop up strategies just to disqualify people because Mufri said. Very, very incompetent members of parliament. Baby, a politics said, your MPs cannot lobby. Your MPs cannot walk up to the offices of people. Yes, still, woman and person will contest it and one will lead it provided the nonsense leadership and one will provide this. Baby, a politics said, Yakokoto Gramozo, we decide. Me a teacher the America for me say me MP, me teacher no the America for Tibayebi. Politics has gone beyond that. Me say, and this mistake now more yen. Okay? You will stay in opposition for 12 years. You have less than 18 months to go back to the drawing board and reform your party. Mom putting up the structures well. It is not about me a Mahama boy, me a see do Ketia boy, me of a swamp of boy, and as a contested to become a member of parliament. Meanwhile, no, you don't have any vision for the constituency. The new patriotic party, Justin from Paul Kobia, the young man has demonstrated, say, a Jumana woman about the man also okay, was so much competence. Was say in every constituency, NPP, member of parliament, a woman, we are MP, okay, your seat, so be a DC, I want to be contested. Obi a national executive, regional executive, constituency executive. Now our constituency NPP as a party, and what MP you cannot contest except the orphan constituencies are NPP as a party. Any MPs who party in power crime how to strategize in winning more seats. The NDC is seated, they are comfortable. John Mahama mre one said the resources and from call runs. Full or no hour they call runs, they said Moon Toby. You go back, you dine with the new patriotic party, you come outside, and then you agitate. Now, supporters, you are trying to whip their sentiment. Look, we will tell your supporters the truth because the nonsense must stop. Yaba?
This is 92.9. 92.9 This is 92.9 the more variety. Perfect. 92.9. 92.9 the radio station that other radio stations listen to.
I was here that's 55 past 7. I had Kessben 92.9. If you're watching us live on TV, I had Kessben TV. You will say it's just as it is. Because you're seeing another Danko Ekufuado Amembo Nkoye. And then the next alternative political party, ain't to mean situated themselves wall. We need to tell them in the faces. Okay? And to modi amon fasade no koye mo primaries, Your primaries is on May 13th. Mon koye sade and mo yes and many we are Ghanaians are watching you. Because so far more demonstrating my Ghana for who say hang parliament now one more to abama ye in 2020 no faso bi amaso. So far NDC MPs now multi parliament majority of you may say one more air performing in parliament make me abubo omo nyina din. On this same network, NDC members of parliament are ranking A1 womo performing. We know the likes of Okudje Tomo, Sam George mo, okay, Ejuma womo ye, Muntaka, Haruna Idrusu, Mahama Yarigamo, the things they are doing, Adongomo, how vociferous they are. We can name all of them. Muamakano, okay, Muamudiamu ye addition, Moye add up. Amudiamu fees, Mabetinamu keke, ye na munim kano. You are taking your party and then you are telling your party say you should still remain in opposition. Men can't be. A word to your wise is enough. Now, Mama John Mahama, one wasting the seeker just because majority of you, winning more agenda and so are more than now. I don't know politics, more than the tantan. Say, would you be Jinaha? A young this in the winnie. It's incompetent cries, as some would need to when this is demo. The constituencies now party the winning honor. The constituency it deserve better leadership. Yes, it's a party ni bet me winning, but a nipa na won't lead the party or contest you on the ticket of the party where you're incompetent to change him. That is how leadership is ought to be. You think the people deserve inferiority complex? People who come to parliament and they'll be hiding on the corridors of parliament. Debia NDC, you hear the same voices. Okay? Mo MPs now wamu kasano. Debia the same voices now na what? And at this 8th parliament, you don't see any new entrant member of parliament or what distinguishing. It was me can't this if was him. Yabeka, Opa Manfa. Bon send the messages in the brother Mundi at him. We will tell you the truth. We will not hide anything because the opposition must be very formidable to give the people of Ghana some level of hope. Okay? The opposition must be very, very formidable. Me say, more Major Mahama, wasting the resources. Because the more you there, the professor Munye ready for power. The movie is a to African politics, African election. Say Ghana forces government every 8 years. Eti mutina mane tu. Munkonya ne Professor Atamos. The hard work. Wamu puti ye and san amutimi winning power in 2008. That's a muko opposition for 12 years. Mo party no begu because that's level no mubehu the greedy people in the party. Wamu ba party because of sika any positions wamu free sombenya. Just be there. Mumfa Ashanti Regional Minister the video nento so baby. Is it the Ashanti Regional Minister Simon Osemensa we video we a wo ba behwe no school feeding caterers woman near buying a contract through the gender ministry. Woman when we are at the ma buying schools no at the basic level. Woman yen we are no womusika kakem suppliers and supply we are no at the ma woman da womuka in Ashanti region and then draw woman call Simon Osemensa Ashanti Regional Minister ho. Edi womu asem kwakotu na nim no womu call ya ni DSC ya ni tie. Wan kasa fo waso eti nyame na meka. Region Momo sound. You see, President Kufuor, yakasa edu baby a wontie. Okay? Nana yen kamasem. Nana ye ka mintie. Nana ye ka memfa nya adwuma. Okay? I am saying this to the president because say positions be on the president aye reshuffle and ye mebu ha ensi. Ashanti Regional Minister Simon Osemensa. The temperament. Richard Tobuasi. The temperament. Our regional minister at the year Juma. Sadia ne kuku ene ne bufu tie. Look, let's put it on records. Obi obenya contract. So obey school feeding under any political party in power. Any opposition political party person. Asemna bekebi a wanti ni me say. Obia under any ruling government. obenya a single opportunity na yebema ne power, knowing how our political systems and structures are. Sa nipa na obenya contract say onye school feeding program ni bi no onye opposition political party member, and that is a fact. School feeding no party biya ba power mo cheche edema mo women organizers at the constituency levels. Okay, ebia electoral area coordinators are womo ye ma womo ni edin womo support MPs no e support MMDCs no in the constituencies. Sa ankrofo no ana mo cheche school feeding programs no edema womo bebre na so ye ministers no any MPs no so abusuafo. So let's put it on record and let's establish it. Say under this 1992, former President Kufuor Eddie school feed in the bar, you know. Both NDC and NPP, you know, mobile power. One more in school feeding contract, you know. Okay? So NPP in our power or the man in Kufuor, NDC in our power or the man in Kufuor. So anytime you are addressing such women, you should know, say you are addressing your own party people. There are so many effects ever. So we addressing one year. Now one come at one year. Okay? One some level of assurances at the abotoyem and ever. Now say we addressing one more at the time one more genuine concerns. One more year juma, one more come suppliers ho. Ajemo and one aya supply the ama one more in Kosuyan Krofo J and one more the cat. One more agile loans our banks. One more the school feeding program no. Yes, one more to into your banks no. That one more cat. Nasa one more boabuano. No more bar Santi regional minister house. Minister won't kwan yesua yani beto when him kayasem be maye. Now we minister now so the buo de ma one more bar yan would na wabro science or office and him. Went to me cry see for man besia one kasa party ma. Anyone one kasa. Anyhow you want in the posting of the video yeah. Tell me said that Ashanti regional minister no deserves no pay as a so cause to position one. You see, yama politics na are so cheap. Politics in this country has become so cheap to an extent to say obiya power now occupy a certain office obet me idea. And then or yet the opening in area yentime can asem because or your regional minister. I mean Bonnie Ben and Mana ye. Bonnie Ben Bonia one more yan is one more buy one more casa one more tone one more yedede and no you are bonnie. Ebufua esa one more casa more buying the central government has refused to pay them their monies. One money contract a juma was in 1 year no why. Won't you any sick man or every right to complain? Okay? Enti one more bow office. One more year de no. Will be coming one more down and a year. And now to say you prefer say a man in our bebo chenku e was street so no more demonstrating a go by any mass, which is which the henna minister ne pe. Enti a wakasa yet a year the year any chair one more in this video. Maybe this is what we define clearly arrogance of power. Okay? Clearly arrogance of power. What to tone sa umu obia me who an manage in a video no majority of them bet me your mommy. Majority of them bet me your siwamo. Majority of them bet me your wunyama. Mumu mo yashi. I don't get it. Politics now, yeah, my way, mono. More fire for you don't respect the citizens. More for Bobia, my citizens, you know. You do what you want because you feel that you are in power. But mind you, it is the same people. And in the next 18 or 17 months, Obasa come wakosro munsem, say woman to Abama, Simon or say mensa. You will not bother, you will not care because what the regional minister, the assessor will be aware, so you will never care. Party no co-opposition be found because you will not behave the way you behaved. I will watch you in the face and tell you the truth. Adia woyɛ you're so wrong, regional minister, and you're so disrespectful to the people who have come to you. Put politics aside. Oh, you're leader of the region. Bibia kwa eba besi ugate ano. Wabobo ano nesese besi. Eti wo dia woni asem papa bia ka che wo mo a. The best you can do is to disrespect them. We show the arrogance of power. Yenye tumi no man abro so. Nobody can question us. Nobody can come to us and ask us. Say, "Diantia mama your contract." Na muntua yeka. That is a clear demonstration in the gestures in this video. And the president is happy and watching. President Besaba, Obeko Kumase, Asa Kobo Salmon or Semen Sabaso. So I know they are the best regional minister. President Kufuado, not my way, Obesa ko Aqua Kobona Baso. Because when you be Yan Resafo and a mama party communicators and a bre because they will have to go out and defend. I mean, why do you do this to us? Boni ya then they say you begged us. Say the needs and wants of the people, what we require and expect of you. Say mo be ye dia maye, mo nye ye ba mo nchenso a na mo say di atem na mo disrespect ye. What sort of country are we building? What sort of precedent are we setting? I mean, is this all that leadership is about? Leadership, Africa, Ghana. See your leadership, this is the best of the best leadership. Christ.
This is 92.9. 92.9 the radio station.
Yetio Ghana for Tio. I'm sure my now as 13 after 8. Hi, Kessben 92.9. Kessben television live across the country. We say it the way it is. You can't credit you. Opa Mamfa. I mean, we are building a country. We have a nation to build. Majority of the people in our country suffers because of bad leadership. Okay? The Padoduana war mining in a breath because of bad leadership. You have all the resources. And you know, yes, so how much you say you be able to lekes. No, we will tell you the truth in the face. Because Muntimin kind of crying chamo, Muankasa in your closet, in your caucuses. You know, said the more you know, and yes, I'm your boo of mine. We don't do that. Leadership does not behave like that. But I know no more because I'm taking Crawford for granted. FNCO, my own messages no emra 0550596929 0550567929. Text lines juma. Lot of messages in my inbox. Making kind be at the amount. But see, I know in Parliament and we take it time. About the course of Parliament last week Friday ni no at the mouth. Emma how the committee of the whole in Ghana's parliament decided they are recommending to the Electoral Commission say woman for the proposed CI no enco. Now they should try and include the guarantor system. And from both sides of parliament, majority and minority no argument for and in favor of the new proposals are you heard it for yourself. I don't pay member 2 audios at the amount. Now, I feel what we'll do that of the Speaker of Parliament, Right Honorable Abad Bagbin, and then we'll do that of the former Electoral Commissioner, Ura Aferijan, Kuja Aferijan, and so Akasa about the development on the CI. And then we'll bring you up to speed with the latest on that. Now, I feel what you may then you can find your judgment. Sir, Electoral Commission no modalities. What's omutime edeba in the proposed CI. Now, I feel one more say Parliament. Esanso a resume. One more ebetinase na one more ayehu ejuma. Mayenko na yenti Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament, the Honorable Aban Bagbe. Na yemra yeba yebeti afre Jan Sodian. Yenti yemra.
Honorable members, this report is a compilation of other reports that had already been considered by the House and concerns from earlier committees. After the meeting of the Committee of the Whole, we continued the consultation and we usually reach out to the Electoral Commission. And so this is compiled from all those inputs. And I thank you for giving me the opportunity to chair the meeting of the Committee of the Whole. I personally got involved. And you can see that even the typing of the report is from an amateur, not a professional. So my hands are there. These concerns we raised were all taken into consideration. The purpose was for us to speak with one voice. And I'm happy after so much discussions, negotiations, we finally got this far and we are speaking with one voice. We are now not dependent on assurances. No, we are not dependent on assurances. The House as a whole is making input into the preparation of the CI. Mind you, a CI, constitutional instrument, is different from an executive instrument. in the executive instrument is issued by the executive. We don't have any hand in its passage. In the constitutional instrument we have, by law we cannot compel the Electoral Commission to perform its function. Neither can they also compel us to perform our functions. And so this is built, as stated in the report, that when this is captured, the position of the House is captured, then the new CI can be submitted, admitted, and then considered by the House. If that is not done, definitely we have a say, and it was agreed by leadership that it will not be admitted and considered by the House. That is the position of leadership. That is the position, that is what made us take that time in preparing the report. And in fact, today I spent the whole day trying to get all these concerns together. So you can be sure that yes, the Electoral Commission can perform its duty, but as a House, we also have to perform our duty. It's our function. It's not the function of the Electoral Commission. And the former minority leader referred to Article 11.7. That definitely was taken into consideration. We have widened the perimeters of consultation. Law is part of the process of policy formulation. And policy formulation is not by any individual agency of the Constitution. Government leads in policy formulation. And all citizens are given the opportunity to make inputs. That is why we are doing, because of the technical nature of Article 11.7. So be assured that this is the understanding. If it comes and there are any other people thinking that it's only mad people who don't change their minds, that statement itself is not correct, because the mad people don't have any mind to change. When we are talking about mind, we are talking about a sound mind. So if you don't have a sound mind, how can you change it? So that is the position we took. And based on that, we are going to consider other businesses before the House. And we'll consider the businesses together. Please, that is the understanding. And I want this reflected in the Hansard, the official report. The leaders mandated me after the adoption to officially, that's why the last conclusion, the last paragraph talks about communication to the EC. I will have to write and attach the position of the House, because we are calling on it to consider our input. That is what we are doing. Please, I'm going to put the question. Those in favor of the adoption of the report, I'm not too sure we are having the same report, because earlier on, Honorable Dr. Ayine referred to some paragraphs which is not in what I have. That's why I'm not. Honorable members, I'm putting the question. Those in favor of the adoption of the report, say aye. Aye. Those against, say no. No. Honorable members, the ayes have it.
Honorable Backben, Utie, the latter part of his conversation, or say the Electoral Commission must consider the input of the Parliament of Ghana. As much as Ubia Intimintre easy, no quite on Fasunyan Jumano. In that same manner, Ubia so intimate enter the Parliament of Ghana, it will be in the best interest of the two institutions. Say, consider the ideas are about so far with the Committee of the Whole, chaired by the Honorable Dr. Dominic Anyine. That is the Speaker of Parliament, and then adopting the report of the Committee of the Whole, giving us that wrap up in terms of the submission. And the use of Ghana card, as a sole document for the continuous registration exercise by the Electoral Commission, both sides of the House, just as you saw in the tapes and Edema has agreed, sir. There has to be some level of modalities. Sir, guarantor system and the Electoral Commission must consider, sir, a passport and a be accepted the akahua. They must consider. They went further to make some suggestions. Sir, it will not be like first, said the na ACTN, sir, a ban is set. Electoral Commission consider the guarantor system na. And who ebe here say yebema commissioner of oath. Administer oath to the guarantors a womoba abe guarantee the amount for their names to be captured onto the voters register. And that is the Speaker of Parliament for the Republic of Ghana. But former Electoral Commissioner Kwame Appiah Dr. Enso Akasa about the new proposed year yenti ono na yembra.
Me, Kwame Appiah, I was a Ghanaian. The way it used to be a Ghanaian because I don't have a national ID card. That it shouldn't be the only form or the only way of identifying a Ghanaian. But I don't make the laws. It is in the bosom of the of Parliament, our representatives. If they think that is the right thing to do, maybe there is very little that we can do about it. All right. So me personally, I don't think that the national ID card should be the only basis for identifying a Ghanaian. I don't think so. No. Me, Kwame Appiah, I was a Ghanaian. The way it used to be a Ghanaian because I don't have a national ID card. That it shouldn't be the only form or the only way of identifying a Ghanaian. But I don't make the laws. It is in the bosom of the of Parliament, our representatives. If they think that is the right thing to do, maybe there is very little that we can do about it. All right. So me personally, I don't think that the national ID card should be the only basis for identifying a Ghanaian. I don't think so. No.
That is the former Electoral Commissioner, Dr. Kwame Appiah speaking in that effect. Although he's always a Ghanaian, he does not need a national ID to confirm his identity or nationality as a Ghanaian. And the concerns bringing us to exactly 26 after 8. Kessben 92.9. Some of our messages, na afeyanto aso eni nkombo. The Honorable Nicholas Abankwa, MP, Member of Parliament for Amenfi East constituency. He will join us shortly. And Afe Krobi Asante, Deputy National Communications Director of the New Patriotic Party. He also joined us shortly. Na Afe Yedi Nkomo. Good morning, Speaker. The NPP party is digging its own grapes for barrier come 2024 general elections. Those in authority are doing what they like because President has refused to sack those who are not performing. Oh, Ghana. Joseph Chano sends that one in from Shama in the Western region. Good morning, Mr. Speaker. God bless you. God bless you so much. You guys are too much. Dada Ewo Poku, I say, thank you so much for speaking the truth to the NDC authorities. They must learn, even in opposition, and when they abba. We see, good morning, Speaker. The MP the MP should also, Honorable Boachi should also bow down his head in shame. I don't know what you mean by that, though. Let me do this one as well. Good morning, Speaker. I love what you have done this morning. The NDC is so relaxed and so comfortable in opposition. They do not want the media to talk about their issues. Yet still, they are not taking the right decisions. Disqualifying people will bring apathy in the party at the constituency level, and they must resolve it. The earlier they do so, the better for us all. And what they are about. Thank you for your message. You know, this one equally says that. Okay, but tablet. Okay. Good morning, Speaker. We thank God that for once Parliament has come out with one voice. Electoral Commission can peacefully perform its duties. And if he sends that one from a year chronom in Kumasi, and if you made that say, good morning, Mr. Speaker. I think the hatred for the MP for Kumbewu, Honorable Philip Basua, is just simply because he is not a native of Kumbewu, and they believe that as a result of that, they see him as not appropriate representative of the people in Parliament. So, Speaker, if not that, he is not the only NPP MP that Kumbewu constituency ever had. Titus Manso Datando and we do a free by Titus Medase any or message, you know. And those are some of the messages I will get on Facebook shortly. Now ya can kind of messages, no Ebe. Thank you for your time with us. Kwesi? Yes, Baba.
Yaba.
Okay. Na yentuaso.
Kwame Oma hired the pa. Kumase for ne frefrem anopei.
Almost a day.
Almost say regional minister Adiana Waye no asa wo born too much.
The born so
but no na worker. Se wo gina brosan so na sebi wo trans.
Enkofo ba onchen with their problems. Wuntimi si me address wo mo a. Wo gina brosan so na ototo nsache. Na oto ababa ho ana. Nana do danko Ekufuado. Almost someone or 7 months and quantity to Abama. Dabi 6 million vote no and the bush for quantity. Please, one moment can credit training. Okay, no cry am pintino, and I ever be one more young kind of credit training. Okay, Nana do danko Ekufuado. Over 6 million Ghanaians net to Abama in 2020. Ne to me a Ghana for the man, and who be. And we appointed their ministers, so yes. They are not doing the right things. Yes, we must talk about it. Okay, race course ma esu, school feeding for soon. Okay, KJT national. But Nini your political leadership in Ashanti region.
Yes.
Kwesi, I mean cancer man.
Mr. President to say young citizens, my spectators, right?
And in your one day born, one day die. And then we are the Ayako. Okay,
Obiasun to be
the American they say. Yanni said yet here because we are serving the people, the vulnerable people. Say, Ketran, what you are in a car. So, we now office.
Oh, my, how are you?
Kwesi, Ketran was a what you are in a car. Why your contract amount and Crawford supply money and what they are man. What you are in the car? Also, rabbit now Wabu day. Oh, my, Crawford down the car. Yes, into almost so. Now, Yasambia catcher and I don't disrespect them. Simple. Abisia
yamfa wedwemwe na yanto ade kakra anopai na enso na gugu wonkan pa minim ba bia wo osusu ba bia wo enso gu amyente anopai me do ko Grace Gift Herbal Clinic mpacho tie ni ye pa Grace Gift Herbal Clinic and Laboratory Services na tie eya yaresa ene ayarehwe ye de mankrofo me ba cho so yade hawo efi utiri nua no edikosu na murum yade ha wo hono a me ba cho ba bi ba ko ano pese odo ani kire eye Grace Gift Herbal Clinic and Laboratory Services won maka che na eso okọ say stroke yade say diabetes say hypertension say hepatitis A B C D and E typhoid fever malaria and eya wo afa ba ma okwaku don so sa na opese peja man ye kese de ma wo no me ba cho Grace Gift Herbal say anopai uni baby akọ bobodna so bebo makache be ma ukọ no mo a wo yade no koton a wo benya ho aduro dia ma wo be ma na afon aye ketekete no wo be ma bibia no wo be ma bibi dia ye ho e basa no be ma ne be kese ama wo soso akọ anim pa wo ba wo susu tie me oba awo ho aye den dia ma wo be ma wo susu ntimi wo sabi wada ne krawa mesrawa Grace Gift Herbal say brai na wo soso anopai wo mo pa na wo so ho no oba na dwosu a yadeɛ bi a de bɛbɛ ho bia ɔno to nkyea wɔsa yadeɛ de bia nso a obedi da ntiri wo a yadeɛ woda mpam a wɔtete no kwakoma to yɛ mote Grace Gift Herbal say no pay nyagidie na bra ɔma so yɛ ho ba wɔbɛboa paa afei so susu tie ɔba fibroid hawa wɔso ba o fibroid no ɔmfa se kanka wɔmfa bibia nka ɛyɛ bibiduro na abɛnom wɔnom ya fibroid no sɛ betu adwane sɛ bɛfa he deɛ ɛnde ɛnyɛ nasɛm ntiri so ɔba wutie me na no pay a fibroid hawa no Grace Gift Herbal say no pay wɔn so brɛ na bibibia ntimi enkoso paa na wɔsetie wo kuma se ohwim school junction Grace Gift Herbal ohwim school junction hono a wore wani akyere barkese kwan so hono ye wo ho o anka ha se ya na wutie me na no pay a mesro ko eye new achimota petroleum air bungalow omo any family life international school no enedi enhwe me ba cho ho na Grace Gift Herbal clinic wa besi wa ya sabia kama fe kra a wo kwakwaje wa ya sa ene wa ya hwe anopai me so bibia ni a woni antwetwe nkomo wa hamatufo iso 0244 126 123 0244 126 123 anase 0246 51803 na oni emon komai na anopai eyemo apa afa me de ko eye Hard Builders Real Estate ye ka Hard Builders Real Estate ya wonum ye adwumaku aga na heya no bo Ghana foso de gomo Ghana foso mo hu mo pa adwuma mo ye nti adwuma papa mo ye nti Hard Builders Real Estate Ghana for hu mo ntentem na tie ye ka Hard Builders Real Estate ya wo se men kan che na no pai se wo pass asiato ewo enkran a uni problem kra ne wo nkran hanom na wo pass asiato a ehu asam nya asam ketwa wo kwa koto asase awiare be kira langas fo gina so wo ba to asase awie wo ba wie na asase ba ko no ya tom nipa be 20 misraw sa usika na waboabo no wo nkran ha hasa wa hasel bra wa bra pa nya sika na de kwa koto potwa da chibi no wo busua no mabedamu no eno so no bukwa koto awie no na da boxing ba anya sanso na be no ani suani hunu so be fie wura ana wo be si fie no na be ye bibia ma anu nti ana Hard Builders Real Estate wo mabai wo mo so asase bia beto bia no ho nkratasam ekoyie kratasam a wo de ato asase no eye correct problem bia ni ho ana wo to asase so free won sam nso a woni langas ene mansotwi bia so no atonkwanta mapai entu de ye twa fufuo atonkwan wo enkran ene ne mpatamu wo pasase ato a Hard Builders Real Estate selling control sebra no mo asase nto say ye full plot na ohia ni nyina no worum ema biato na wo se won sase na wo tete no wo tete bi e wo Shy Hills ni mo pram ena Chopoli ho nyina ensase da ho kama a wo ba ubenya won plot ni bi ensoso ato na anigi sam wo ho wo se me mfanto ani mo se plot na for pa a certificate 15,000 e de call aye 20,000 titisika 200 million into the eda form pa nkransase miamia hodo e mabobosu yi ene ho bo no e se for pa Shy Hills ningo pram ena Chopoli ho nyina no Hard Builders Real Estate won sase no obu onu a won mo etete ton a won mo ede magana fo nyina nti we die akobese eye nyina da ye nsempa be ba so Hard Builders Real Estate ubetimi ede mo abonkomo e wa ahmatofo yi so 0241 665200 0241 665200 anase ubetimi afre Hard Builders ewa ahmatofo yi so 0591 599006 my misi number is with mam 0591 599006 offer one one so ebejo first what's men kan cho say ebia na uni sa sikada ho 15,000 and now 20,000 nemo mo no opese opa asase to opese onya asase to a Hard Builders Real Estate say oba uri okura nsem 8,000 a ombaji sikana to so ho na enkae na aka no watuatua na nkakra ombema aboso me besa nso wode beba ahoso no atua wie etimisro we de abusua ye nyina ye sempa yenko Hard Builders Real Estate na yenko tonsase a ho dwo amanso sembia nso so eni ho afa midura eye Franco Trading Enterprise ana was a phone papa fie no tiatia me ba cho wo eye enkan wo kumase wo eye takwade wo eye bono wo bono east wo pefo ato fo edimu a eye Franco Trading Enterprise yes wo mo na akɔfa phone papa aba ɛyɛ phone papa fie ɛne hɔ na tie sɛ Nokia na wopɛ Samsung na wopɛ iPhones na wopɛ ni nyina no Franco Trading Enterprise wɔnom adi bia ba wɔnom ɛtɔn a ne boɔ nso ɛfo papa ɛboɔ na fo pa nti odi abusua ɛyɛ nyina yɛnsɛmpo yɛnsapa nso so yɛ beso wopɛ phone tɔ a enko ba bia ma obi ankotwa China phone hyɛ wani yɛti kuro mu ha no yɛnim source ahodo a wɔn tɔn China phone so a wɔn ɛde hankrofo bu nkrofo so fa so kuro mu ha phone a wobɛtɔ a bɛkyare ama wo phone a hwe hɔ no mu a ɛho ɛden no ɛyɛ Franco Trading Enterprise bɛba kyɛ hɔ ɛna wobɛnya phone a ɛyɛ papa atɔ ɛnya ɛno nko sɛ wopɛ smart TV smart air television na wopɛ ne nyina no Franco Trading Enterprise wɔn de aba ɛfiri 32 inches ɛde kɔpem 55 inches smart TV bi a ohia bia no wɔnom ebenya bi enso so ama wo yes wo table top fridges tabletop fridges ne nyina no yakɔfa de aba afei yɛ wɔ Franco air conditioner yakɔfa de aba sɛ wonya air conditioner bi ɛtɔ efu amadwosu a ɛyɛ paa ɛyɛ correct sɛ ɛntwe kanea entwe eyankane api enti we die eye pa ko na kopa bi eto me ba cho Franco Trading Enterprise wonum e Ghana ba bia be fa bia wonum e ho wo mo nkran ha ye ukosua wo mo ho wo mo okumase wo mo ebru region wo mo e wo bru East region say ba bia be fa bia no Franco Trading Enterprise wonum e ho me ba cho se wo pe won phone bi atu aton wo ye mobile phone dealer wo pe phone atu aton wo de eye Franco Trading Enterprise wo se bra oba wo be man fu ato na se ja wako anima ye number ni efra sisi ai na ye no emonko ba wai 0246 422 338 0246 422 338 anase 0555 3911 minsi no manu subi ndi amount 0555 939311 Franco Trading Enterprise na oni emon komoi na anopai yamo pa na oprosini na duro no eno na make for the ama wo prosini na duro no ebinom enso to ikohe
Obia dan nyonko yesu ensu ane irasio obia woni duma odidi bo ahoman wokwana ni kosi na fro ayukuni.
When there's nowhere to go, relax.
Secretary.
Yes, boss.
Patron Fakot document in bro.
Pacho yo me deba. Boss, Pacho. Oh, sorry, boss. Father, boss, na edrobe ne hwam say.
It's unti tontina 74 mix shanka.
Wow.
Oba for general well-being.
Sir.
Very good. And money you have it madam. Kope binato.
Eni ekroji o.
Kope binato. Ghana for say munim say medumani say metwitwa age amanfo. Sa ena me hia edro a ebetwitwa age me efi yare ahodro bebre. Na metumi agina me naso age amanfo. Asemi num tontina 74 mixture. Emami apomodin e supporting the immune system na emami asomdwe.
A drawing nyama painful about a woman or manufo any kwada woni mfie duwe FDA aje dwede nkrato yato.
When there's nowhere to go, relax. But if you have to step out for work or play, go for the ultimate. Get your office suits and blazers, dapper, formal and bridal wear, elegant. Go for the ultimate. Dressing to do business on a weekday or party on the weekend? Shop at the ultimate. Wholesalers and retailers of classy fashion for ladies and gentlemen. Shoes, suits, dresses, shirts, and beautiful accessories, formal or casual, look good. Get your swag at better prices. Shop at the ultimate, Prempeh the 2nd Street, next to Barclays Bank, Edum Kumasi. Telephone 0244-234-432. That's 0244-234-432. Sadia Feo Fair. Jewel swag with the ultimate.
The African freelancers make a difference in the lives of. Remember, when the going gets tough, tough will get you going. We are Tough College.
Olu, hey, na
me Kwame Appiah ho.
Hey, wo kwamfra na wo timi ya adwuma.
Na say Grace get fitia da woro menti. Say bibi anya nwanwa bi. We no. Ai say dey gina so chire be yi.
Na ma say awon wa adua ma.
Mimi secret and I would na meboa. I want to
I don't know quick na tell Tobo. Uko 2 na 3 days about come account. I'm a man if you make catch you. Look no a nice husband. Just there, Yaruba no why and down. But you can look I know better on what. Yes, catch and win. The great gift ever. New Achimota Petroleum one hour. 1 year. A drone baby. A stroke man.
And then me Obeti. Let's give it back Renity.
Edrobia, Edkade.
Contact you now. Medase, me did the Kwame Appiah Kubi, Mr. Speaker. My main kind of messages in the day are what they abana. I don't pay yen to us so and yet. Good morning, Mr. Speaker. Our problem as Ghanaians is our so-called culture. What the minister has done deserves insult from us. But when you open your phone lines and we want to say our mind, you won't allow us. You'll say he's an elderly and an older person, and so we need not to insult him. He must respect the followers as a leader. What he did is also unjustifiable. These people are the voters who voted for him to be appointed as regional minister. This must stop. And my name is Nana Sapo from Kumasi Bukrum, and I will do a free at the Abba. Nana, thank you. Message, my editor, Ebio Honoma. It is not good for public consumption. We say good morning, Speaker. In fact, what Mr. Samuel Osebensa did, he didn't do well at all. He should humbly apologize to the ladies from Dr. Richway Kumasi. You send in that one. Richway, Medase. Dr. Rich and a message, the Ashanti regional minister should be dismissed for disrespecting the school feeding caterers. He is so arrogant of a minister. And I'll pay what they abba. Let me do this one as well. Good morning, Mr. Speaker. My name is Tension inside Oti region, Atakrum Boom constituency. My greetings to my MP, Honorable Eddie Adams. God bless you for your good work for Madagana. And I'll pay also what they abba. As well, you send this one in. My name is Asiedu from Koforidia. I am an NPP member. The regional minister and what he did, sake of his office, shouldn't have done same. These are party people, and he ought to know how to respect them and respect their views and opinions. Thank you. This one says that good morning, Speaker. You are doing a great job. Once the bills have been passed, as I said, Ghana for 8 years, to ensure the development of our nation state. But some audio and dry bomba or no. Quite interesting. Now, I don't pay me person. You best also repeating the babe. Rich, Yamo, a deputy finance minister, member of parliament for Etiwa East. The Honorable Abena Osea, sorry. The definition and justification for the reason why in Tia you passing those revenue bills. Say I buy a yesika and then to also control our habit. Ma yenti and only be join you live on Facebook. Na yenti and no that yembra. Yaba gebe yahwejuma.
Just want us to know that it's not just about government raising revenue, but it's also for health reasons. That is why government is including certain items in the schedule. There's an existing schedule. What government is seeking to do is to make sure we put some percentage on sugary items, like the fruit juice that contains sugar. That is what government seeks to do here. So government is also looking at protecting the health of its citizens. And again, we've seen an influx of tobacco in this country. Government has also included tobacco in this schedule to reduce the consumption of tobacco, especially by the youth. So, Mr. Speaker, it is not just about raising taxes. Again, government is seeking to harmonize the way these items are listed on the schedule compared to what is done internationally. And lastly, Mr. Speaker, in this government seeks to correct the fact that there is more on beers than spirits. So government is correcting that imbalance to make sure that the spirit that contains more alcohol the excise duty on that one is relatively higher than beer. So that is what government seeks to do with this. It is not just about raising revenue, but it's also about correcting our lifestyles to make sure we have a healthy lifestyle. And Mr. Speaker, the minority leader also mentioned that we are going to make a savings of about 40 billion with the debt exchange. But he should also bear in mind that there is a deficit that we have to address. And so once we make some savings, it will reduce our deficits.
And so that is the Deputy Finance Minister for the Republic of Ghana, the Honorable Abina Osei Asare, and what is Okasa on the floor of Parliament, explaining the justification here. And that's a revenue bill saying that we ought to have passed. Passing in that. Now she goes further to explain, especially the youth. We have to control your habits, the use of tobacco, the use of alcohol, spirits, and the kikaka you to not we need to regulate it. And these are part of the reasons why one more day taxes in the Bebrenano at the Abba. And those ones are mendino a pushy VAT up income tax in the idea a cultural kakra. And those are some of the justifications. But in any case, one in a year drain, and also say one in no any a drain. That is the Deputy Finance Minister, the Honorable Abina Osei Asare. Now, more monum shisha. More monum shisha, no, but you say yatum. Now, if you listen to the Deputy Finance Minister, she tells you, say, more monum too much sugary drinks, and also a idea. A buy air try say obe control anti me person be brand BRD but product beer will consume sugar will too much a buy afaton also say or the tax ni be the atoso say there be a board mu be pija kakra na e betime a regulate your level of consumptions you take and no ebeboa or my no ama yetimi stay healthy. I think it's a reasonable decision in that effect, but taxes in kwani betim there sa de na all the tax they to na nipa no woni sika yes still o person to our better ana all the tax they to na nipa no woni sika nipa no addicted to those products na obe consume oye the den obe consume and the reasons any justifications good enough and those are some of the issues though. Good morning, Mr. Speaker. You are telling the truth because no law in Ghana. There is no law in Ghana. I'm happy because the Ghana police is not truthful. Mr. Speaker, come and see Manson Kwanta police station. We have police killer here. Okay, there be a message, allegations, those without any substance. Good morning, Mr. Speaker. My name is Kuboy inside Nkotuamso. Okay, Nkotuamso, that is what you mean. Ghana must grow. The nation builder is coming again. Come 2024, John Mahama will salvage the situation for the Republic of Ghana. Good morning, Mr. Speaker. In fact, Mr. Simon Osei Mensah is the one I respect very well, but what he did to our mothers and sisters is not good at all. He should apologize to them. Charles Asare, anyway, every year, Bruni Krum in Ejiso, and I would do every a buy. Charles made us say any message. 53 after 8. I feel I'm a guest, about to draw one more at Nasi. Kwame Appiah
Mr. Speaker.
Incoming birthday man.
I said, you're right, birthday man.
But you put it no.
Why are they? Miniano.
I was over if you had a catty cake. So,
yeah, important. It's a April, a special month.
Yeah.
And Unya would say, every day I won't say, oh, my, warm April in Acrophobia or more Akumapa.
Okay.
Na yes, I hardworking people. It's a minianuma on birthday in the month of April, every 1st April. It could see the last day in April, no. Me my happy birthday. And Sunday trail me, my sorry, I make copy IWC or doko.
Okay.
Yes, so for penny now, but trouble empire, my empire is trying.
I see.
We are blessed. It's me, maybe any watch now. Na, my menchia. Yeah, my Kate in Sweden, I think on the 1st of April.
Okay.
Yeah, my Kate Jim for National Women Organizer in Kessben. And I'm a young Copa Coco Board, director of legal affairs. They are Cosipo Kunsu Dini, the 30th of March. In fact, a card and Quebec April from Reno. And it's always about happy belated birthday. Menchia party in Penifunian, and then a press conference.
Yeah.
Once a brand DC for to be
State of the Nation address.
Maybe friendly to be. To be, no. You're a secretary, the Krataba say,
we are going to respond to them with facts and figures.
As if 2 weeks,
we need to be strategic. Yeah, the buy, more yesterday cancel. It took us we need to do a lot of research, have the facts around in seminar now. And ordinary in Cassie didn't get the answer will be any said or any politics organ. And Casadi, we didn't know to pay serious attention to it. But your allegation, the level of allegations are making any idea. Then who be here say it to me, it was an amount. Last week Wednesday, and I was saying yes, I Jumediano. But of course, already a course of parliament now. Minority group in supporting him, I passing in ministers in I don't know. Now I was saying the film was weekend because that do not take away the fact that I was here to me and setting the record straight. Now me bomb penny for about at 10 o'clock. In Asia Alisa Hotel, the national chairman of the ruling New Patriotic Party, Ira Stephen Brinya Yinsu team, addressing the media. Na ya set a record straight.
Okay.
I mean, chia, maybe shame go mikroma kwiase. Oba amapanyin, me chia wa no pa ni mikroma kwiase fo nyina.
Okay. But remember the Honorable Nicholas Abamko, MP for Abenfi East Action, member no akwa. Honorable Maakye.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker.
I just say, Mokodia.
Nyamedi adom ya no pay, Mr. Speaker.
Very well.
Me jidi se honso here.
Already adom me here. I got 35 minutes. I don't pay mu nyina more late. You know, time I can no.
That's kind of the chena. Maybe I feel bana insia ya fa.
Kakroma de so kakra bia ehu. Kakroma.
So to ehu.
See UTV animu hono de bani nyina anye ize.
Ahaya.
Enye ize kra.
Bana me say me ka say Accra obi the clean city e bo she na ado she. Na yesen tua. Mr. Speaker, me be circle. Yeah, Jibola tax. Me krom fee.
And a first knock in Suto and Casabri in
sanitation and pollution levy.
It's on me, mommy. I will see me that
a lot of the
Jibola tax.
A problem.
Oh, no. Krobia, I think who said, you know, my mom for both friend of Accra and Casano. I was here, Accra no plan in ye.
This is something. Honorable, because trust me, and our whole leadership, and I can show you to an a different story.
It's never true.
But
that's why Ibrahim Mahama was the certain this order for us. You promise somebody order praying grounds.
I have any problem because you have the records.
No,
you have the records, Mr. Speaker. Compare now any NDC address. It's the situation in Accra. I'm not saying the situation is entirely addressed, but there have been some level of improvement. Compare.
What did you do to improve it?
What did you do? Politics. What did you do? Problem, no. Now you show how together we can find.
Let's manage the town. Let's manage the town.
My memo 5 minutes. That means mo party won't come up. In the Western region and the Greater Accra, then across the country, NDC for Ayobo voted for a year. The parliamentary primaries are about the 13th of May. My presidential one, the NPP issue timetable, no dada. Kwame Appiah was on the timetable about the
NDC for some bank or many can only throw more light on it. Nankan, me the same be different.
Why issue statement?
Mr. Speaker, we can zoom.
Mr. Speaker,
but America Kasa, see the Makase. We ever ready on this platform.
Let me retreat. Also, NDC in opposition still they continue to demonstrate high level of incompetence.
Because
and I said, hey, even in opposition they are still incompetent. Now also qualify their level of incompetence with an adjective.
Some of the members of parliament
Mr. Speaker, political party biano also development in the past should be used as a guide into the future.
Yeah
in MPP a decision National Council could take here, Mr. Speaker. Analyze we have learned a lot of lessons in 2020, and this release by the General Secretary as part of decisions are partly consider National Council meeting clearly say MPP is whilst NDC for no Obufri say omon incompetence na do mo so na ya de.
Ade ba ko amon so mo anya de that can message say. Now I was expecting it but I'm back.
Okay.
CEOs no chief executive.
Never say am fa
any ministers leading deputy
statement na general secretary de ba no kan last paragraph now. Or say the party has also approved detailed rules and regulations to govern the conduct of both presidential and parliamentary primaries, which will be made available to the public in due course.
Okay.
You have taken care of that. Okay. And your baswa, I would throw a little light on it.
In their agencies from the court to
you have a MPP there. If NDC will keep being incompetent, it's an advantage for my party. And I will not sit here to even advise them. They should keep disqualifying people. They should keep protecting people. They should keep doing whatever they think they want to do. Clearly, no, NDC, I wage a war against their members of parliament, some of the members of parliament, and this is on public record. We Ghana ni bia o hwe anyone mutie enim say NDC national leadership na ho no aswai ekon atia omo hamra hye bedwafo ri bi etiakoba se ne ekoso na ne ewu na wani abre ho Mr. Speaker na wade na wo ka no obi afa say mom consultation like wo na futuo na de mom na ngasa have they solicited for sade no jawom no omo nya ne ombe yo mo Hana bisu dia na wo kan ade nya jawom no ngeka omo ye yo mu fi asem ye inform ho NDC no kura no eja tomu ebo Ghana fo because omo ni bibi papa bia ne hye papa bia ye di bu man eti ne koba se party na nkasa kura be da sori ne se NDC fo dodo na ye o ma dwen se no person ko heaven eti o ma sakra ye gina kia ni beji mebwa me NDC ni bia me hwe de odi o so person ko heaven o da no so da ye bone na o so o tena NDC na mo ntimi ko heaven ejene ni wasakra na adwene friend this na nka yebeda sore na menu on no boy fine man na wo ba bi o sei no nyina wo se ene wo hunu awrade e han bi ato ne so ejene wo friend this amonyo ko nu a se nka eye asempa magana fo but maminka MPP die ene ajebo ajana ba wi ma wo se media fo matwe na che but one say mpanifo bu baby say obacha wadwaya na o sesie ne ho yi we first date you be share you do any no consultation ya no you've not built enough consensus. General Secretary some be addressing media ni party for say munya bo se kakrama yen your level of consultation ya ni enough. Last but the data here before the meeting yesterday General Secretary Saka say ku share ni hwe ni no because the party na ni so adi hunu kese ye person na record e wo Ghana manyosem mu ni break 8 just like your sister party in Nigeria break 8 no and they say you benya decisions no most of our decisions right and they are crucial in our agenda say we break 8 no so decisions they could take in right it na hu be here say all the stakeholders of course decision be anywhere Mr. Speaker o de be obi abe happy with it
exactly
and decision be anywhere be meet the expectation of everybody. But what is important, and it's a decision, you know, I was saying in the vast majority of your people must be happy about the decision. Now, you see, and we share time you set for opening of your nominations for presidential elections, sir. You open nomination on the 16th of May. Now you close nomination on the 24th of June, 2023. Your party constitution is a Nippon Cobro 5 ye be what we call special electoral college elections, the friend super delegate congress na conference no ye be no ye no we are na selecting nipa na ya aka top 5 and no ye say nyame ya adoma ye be no se ko baso mo bro and ye titi no e likely some be bro because we have the men and they are all capable. 26 August 2023 is year mark for the super delegate congress no. Then the national elections will be on the 4th of November. That is for presidential. And the also ahochara bakrum ha. ATM party are sensitive, near responsible. You see, the 500,000 for be opese obesom Ghana. You beji 30,000 for picking of form, and last 2020 it was 30,000. You are just 300,000. Whilst you know NDC for 500,000.
As some opposition,
almost protective will be in him. And no quite change. Yes, often constituents maybe I name la shebe dwafo no. Ye open nomination say we dey say we a topical issue and na abaso ntime se ocheme tu nka ho. Ye open nomination 16 June 2023. Na ya close nomination 14 July 2023. Na ba bia edipa ba ko pe e na be file on opposition no. the 14th July na Friday no ye be acclamation amasa nipa no. That is for orphan constituency. Baabi ye nim rahye bedwani e wo ho. Na baabi nipa no be ye mienu ni miensa ko no from 1st August to 2nd December na aye ho elections no. Eno nso no ye wi ani aba baabi ye was certain members of parliament. It is a Mikuruma Brim constituency. I am one member of parliament. Opening of nomination here 20th December 2023. Now your closing nomination 4th January 2024. Now your elections 24th January. Now I don't know. I want to say any. Oko peke file ayina forms na just 3,000. 2020 na 3,000. I am Fabianka home. We are. You say oko submit forms na wo file ya. We bet you 35,000 Ghana cedis. 2020 30,000. You had just 5,000. I can only a elections in the bra. You had the home bra. Now, and then MPPS and say, I do mabunu ma any persons with disability. You say, and now you're youth. Youth, know, from 18 to 40 years. We are oba, and I say, we are how be, and I say, what did them kakra? Party in the you have a rebate or discount of 50%. So 35,000, won't you 35,000? You have a discount of 50%. And sana, for every month, MPBR contribute to the development of the party. Constituency and a chance Kamunya Konoma pray. It's a honor so Obama 40,000. Now they have supported the development of the party. But I offer constituencies in count. And they are MMDC, we are constituency national regional executives are untimin contested. Baby, I was sitting member of parliament. Ultimate contested. And CEOs the another person can. CEOs the another person can. Mr. Speaker, and say, and now you're CEO, we are deputy CEO, we are ambassador. Ukra any DBB opposition, but I was certain member of parliament. Kopim say on the 20th of December, you be open nomination. Now be pick a form. A complete process. Now we convert you. Pass you as a candidate. You know, won't mean enko si MPBT enko bontua enko ye activity bi asa me bogala me free police station for me ye appoint cap me ye one cap me ye brass screen ni ade any activity bi na and penifo be hu the trodo say what the advance agenda bia no party no e de mreba eni obedi na mra no de bedi mu akote say you can even be disqualified. The party man nyina hu say we ya boy am yakọ break the 8 near timi increase your strength and the numbers we have in parliament.
May I say thank you. But your mom friend from Robo Amkwano momani munya we so TV so right Robo mom friend from that job so TV so opon a obefre wo mom pache mo mami ti Robo na momo na mo disqualify microphone Mr. microphone contest bi.
Mr. Speaker way.
Who be say say way. And that's more disqualify microphone be brave. And then some better disqualify microphone. Okay,
Mr. Speaker, let's zoom into details. Me cheer for the opportunity. Na yen stray ahwe for ne tie for the time na ensuo ato ema flat kakra backroom. The promise Nanado made to us say or the odona no be recreation center no my baby fishing is a habo near yinam no na tro. Minchia a party executive from the national level. Is it as necessary party executive?
No. The sign of good living.
Good living. You know, Mr. Speaker, say I'm a finished. Mr. Speaker, me say boy about because now can be said as MP waba at least waba 2 years near the end you have to learn. And exactly. It's the more reason why we are here, sir. You know, our level of delivery in the carriage.
And I'm happy with your performance. I don't know yes what you had. The party name work on the post. Memphis Easter on any day. Me, I will support you because Oba and what demonstrates why you're competent. They say, Obi on your competent, and say party, a protecting his own corner post. No matter, say party do win your constituency, the party must ensure, say, the competent person, beba, obey the party,
Yeah, Mr. Speaker, Mpacho Meda wasi. Madam team nasi for the platform amode mai. And I'm in chair, my senior honorable Krobia. And I'm in chair, my party from national to a branch level. Titru the good people of Wasa Amenfi East. And I'm in chair, my that the two come was etching. Mr. Speaker, for want of time, tia o share and o pay major NDC amayo kumu na ya dawasi. Me as a person, yes say sebi kwasia sebi ina unti futu. And when na me read na me share various platforms na me say why is a journalist in Ghana ɛne Ghanafoɔ nyinaa ɔmo di NDC members of parliament attempt yes ɔmo di attempt sɛ attempt kɛkɛ by the way ɔmo tu yɛfo ɔmo bu afu yɛn anɔpɛ yɛn nso Mr. Speaker nso bu afu yɛn the reason being that Ghanafoɔ nyinaa need the NDC so
exactly
that's the reason because MPP Nanado Yera Bawumia administration almost failing big time. And this is the only hope I want. Inti samudi atema yejitum. Now you correct maybe say be call wrong so no. We say osha na make us say now we are the tax about a parliament. I know you go there. Yeni yejina 137 ye number no. Tax krona unti MPB ko wu. Still ye naba emana beto aboma approve 137. Even with that no kra no still amo bashi yen. Now mommy carry say adibia we bia no we na we ni the people will see at the papa wom see the Ghana for who GD or His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and this nti the more can nyina we hu ni say advice na minim say leadership be take it the who can be look at my colleague Teddy.
Yes, Ayensuano is working.
He's a colleague, but he's really working. He's one of the MPs. Only the chamber was some constituency aba. Monsieur, honorable also is just 1 hour drive if there's no traffic or be console back with like some of us here today. Me, Mr. Speaker, the etienne almost every weekend Ubahumi Memphis East.
Exactly.
And meaning someone almost so mame. Into any see about 2 bands and you go back to them. Into minister leadership betie. Now you disqualify obi munswon him say party be answer mrawum. Na nam say you be really power. Obi an say Ghana for are ready to give power to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama based on his track record nintino. Ama phobia omotiti baby na party nimpo no mu ni mo hwe ni ade and they are all trooping to the various constituencies with scared to influence the system to elect them as a parliamentary candidates. Inti party no ehihye mu no so one qualifier you be disqualified. So disqualification ni be so no ebi wa na justifiable because the aba mehu ni nyina no we should read in saba justifiable. And this is not the only platform. If you are being disqualified, you also have the opportunity to appear before the appeals committee. No makomu enti nyina NDC for ne there, you make sure the right thing is being done. Now Mr. Speaker,
ade ba ko amoye ya amanya de am taking lesson from 2020 emra amoye amend the constitution no say national executive okra positioner still obey me akọ primaries, regional executive okra positioner still obey me akọ primaries. Meanwhile no mo case study of Hanabisiu mu nyina mo ba share no. So why were you crucifying Hanabisiu? And the funny thing is that say or your national executive no call primaries no lusuwia Wasaba be the national executive position. For which reason?
Mr. Speaker,
your party decided to go that direction.
My candid opinion, me I'm against that. The reason being that so open national executive.
We'll go for it.
Oko election in Pono. Mr. Speaker, unya a year mpo. So when himself or the view or the mind self call any parliamentary position or any other person. Because there were equally competent and qualified people who contested for that position.
Exactly.
So I think the party will look into that. But Oshaya Mami Hanabisiu issue now, he said the party did a research. And she was the one who bet me a redeem seat namaye. Is the more reason why the party took that decision. I think our national competent national chairman Yere Siedun Ketia came out to explain that.
I agree with you, but the point I'm a person especially on is or taking that step, no, it was in good faith for the party, but it created a loophole when it comes to the women's wing. And to say and Osaka say will be a national executive. No contested primaries. It means the national executive position now Modiamano or abandons our position no
Mr. Speaker,
how would the person function effectively?
In my candid opinion, no, I side with you. It's a perfect way to go. It means a party near war. Why don't we open our boundaries for people who are eager and ready to work? No me juma. Say one individual because say jack of trade,
yes,
but master of none. So I think the party will look into it. But who compare NDC, your structures, democratic wise against MPP, because MPP, they are much interested in winning election than managing economy. As I walk out of my should be a MPP for. Mr. Speaker, why am I saying that? or cannot share or see even in their own party when they met and took the first decision. No, almost secretary no bad because anye major or larger consultation.
They have not done consultation enough.
Mr. Speaker,
don't misconstrue them.
Exactly. It's one of the strategies, but I know the antidote to that. Mr. Speaker, is the more reason why we are even here. Until Usha, even almost party, you take this now. Almost major consultation. They come out in a haste. Asa no more request. Asa no more saba. On this coming out with this statement, you know. Omo disappointed journalists amu troopy omo office. I think the last time you left there around 9 p.m. They couldn't come to a decision. Into this tells you the type of people we need. Omo governor minor can say they are preparing to break the 8 as omo colleagues in Nigeria they didn't know. And you know honorable Krabia. In Nigeria they don't break 8. Nigeria they break 16. And here in Ghana, with this abysmal performance, look at where we find ourselves today. The NDC, MPP, Oba power. All trying to say we are going to move this country from taxation to production, now from taxation to taxation. Where is here Baumia? Where is here Kojo Ponkroma? And when we zoom there, Mr. Speaker, omo tweet and omo nu masem near Babamomo.
Okay.
Ma omotie said they've really disappointed Ghanaians and they have no business in running the country beyond 2024.
But as a problem, on the new revenues bills are passing taxes, introduction. The ones are making amendments.
Sure, Mr. Speaker.
Law, no, that's 5 minutes.
Or maybe I know. Yeah, the taxes there, a boy mine. It is a new so or Mamma, who say, yeah, the tour by Yon Awaba Montino, and we here, then, oye, mambo for now on pet or my ye. Now, me bought Yamra Sebeja for Nabaso, both minority, majority groups. Now, my body, a speaker of parliament, with me, General and I so. Abana to Yeno, a 137 against 136.
You say they move from Mufala, they move to
137 and now 137, you know, actually clearly say the decision about the passage of the revenue bills, you know, is solely the mind and soul of the majority group and your NDC group. Now you see, when NDC people want to talk about taxes, under the NDC they introduced 26 taxes, including condom tax. Some of the taxes they introduced, and with your permission, I can mention a few of them here to you. Some of the taxes they introduced, some of the income tax 25% they buy. So we are aware, Mr. Speaker. They buy in 2016. At Amos, and they did what we call the new tax projects. At Amos there, the speciality and taxation. It's understandable. Say at Amos, they or a taxman. You need to open the whole Ghana. We are willing to just okay. NDC increasing VAT from 12.5% to 15% in 2014. NDC imposed 5% VAT on real estate in 2014. NDC added 3% VAT to flat rate scheme in 2015. Imposition of 17.5% on financial services in 2015. NDC imposed 17.5% VAT on businesses of gymnasium and spa. Baby, I come and taxes. No, NDC added Mako 26 new taxes. Some of them are very nuisance. And the buy and ya abolish 17 of these nuisance taxes. Taxes Mako 17 and an MPP be free wa. You must say taxes we never so be any so. Let me toe the line of the deputy finance minister. Say strategically or maybe apart from the financial benefits, you also look at the lifestyle of the people, the health condition, the health implications. Now, unlike NDC, now to pharmaceutical products, pharmaceutical products are free, are zero, because no nipa asetena ema apom di timi gina brane but omo no time no taxes ahodo anu omo de ba no na nuro nyina the taxes to so they were not strategic, they were not thinking about the people. But yen na ye ohwe commodities be to say electronic smoking devices. She's abaya and mobile one mrantia atomuntin tan omo no bebre no a lot of health effects, health implications. It's on my papa bia na leadership no e wa niswadi no mo te the essence of taxation, such commodities, you tax them more so that you discourage people. Because one, omunya ohawa abane na ebebo ho ba enu awodo ayebekra na health insurance okromo and oya ne konom na onya ohawa abane besa bebo ne hoka and two emabawa ne mnante ne tomu tintan esan se ekoyefo a obi abetimi atobi anom okay mnante ne mabawa ne tomu tintan it is also going to affect your production capacity because oman bia no enipa ewo oman anim na asset
your human capital
human resource etini ya hunu say ye hia ye mabawa ne yemnante na ho den ne ya mo ahode yemnante ne mabawa no mo de aboa the production capacity of the nation. It is aniama no ye taxing deliberately no aban e de to so na eto no discourage the consumption of those commodities. Ye hwe product be say sugary products. And apart from say Mr. Speaker, we yes for health reasons no. Ye were economists ye will be your friend say you are also doing it to also protect indigenous firms or companies. Osha companies are ekra year fruit juice ni adododie ahodo eba na unse other markets
1 minute
other markets cost of capital low cost of labor cost of power low it's almost what your friend in economics competitive advantage compare with the indigenous firms no it's aban bia or taxation na aban no onim economics ye no o make sure say such product na firm na neighbor na ye wo ahoden say be produce be locally and e config juice ho and under the flagship policy of one district one factory companies be brew krom a juice ma ye kra no raw materials on the juice na organic and fresh we are also protecting indigenous companies at ASAN. Said Abaya, Amanone Diana Bebana, a tuano Kodasun Kosura. One, sugar na woman Nipadona and Timia for Tonum and Yare. Two, Esansane Buabe Kosro compare with the local product Nintino. Ghana for the one anybody on Benum a coffee juice na a 1 more day na a ingredient papano asana bruchdiano. A basadian ye Buama. Yeah, companies not develop one. Okay. And I bought my sicanos was because I'm on for the banum, but Tony money we the profit in the crum. And I'm a boy. It's Mr. Speaker. Who say your taxes are how idea by any strategy behind the taxations and our taxes now. Different from NDC for the now. No wholesale, no strategy be any today. Now a near macra air boy who buy any more and no more tax anymore. But that's a so by idea. It would not say information.
The growth and sustainability levy affected, including local production companies, beverage companies near the end.
And I make us growth and sustainability. And pharmaceutical companies are not inclusive.
Let's speak.
Mr.
Speaker, I'm very shocked to hear senior honorable Krobia say obi introduce taxa no your man boy for. Mr. Speaker, no.
Mr. Speaker, and even be honorable minister be a deliberator. I have never said here.
Correct.
Say obi say taxes. One of the means a raises cadibo or mine home brand. It is a aban be the tax, but now if you say we near by muntin, we be discourage it. Now what to foot logun crofo now we are your mine before.
That
was my statement.
But just me that's where situation.
Oh, I know what quote in here.
Okay,
that's a strategy.
But and Nanado danko Akufo-Addo. Ono your man penina odi kan your man boy for.
Oh, Sambo.
The reason being that when Professor Moss was introducing VAT, when NDC were introducing VAT, now we share my own Mississippi the best tax handler will chrome higher VAT. Now do you have demonstration? Honorable Krobia, no one afraid it was against he led demonstration. That's against the introduction of VAT. Nanado into one of first or man in this country. This MPP government led by Nanado near Baumia, they promises said they are going to move this country from taxation to production. And look at the tweet, but Baumia,
and you are doing that.
Baumia said this in December 2015. This were the words of Baumia. NDC has resorted to increasing taxes under the economic difficulties they have created. Listen, now what share NDC as at that time? What tax na you introduce? You introduce say ESLA, energy sector levy, to take care of energy, share differences.
26.
The people criticize it now. No, they've gone to mortgage Esla and let me flow. They've gone. I didn't almost see any. They've almost get fun and an abu saying or buy and look at the percentage now. And many share go to our oil sector. The want of time. We share the number of taxes on oil so energy sector levy no more guso. Now we share black tax. COVID-19 and $2.1 billion about Chroma. As I speak with you, Minia, that's so COVID-19 levy with Chroma. And at 2 assembly they should not go there. But as a member of parliament representing a good people of parliament fees, and every genuine Ghanaian Biano, Obeka said taxation here. But taxation here, what time obey here, what situation? Do we do say introduce taxes to collapse businesses? It was MPP about Miano say the economic sectors they are the engine of the economic growth. But taxes they are rather going to collapse businesses. Why? AGI is paying for about Kasa, Guta Kasa, Tewu Kasa, and all this union almost say the government did not consult them. It will show you honorable crab or start not say even within their party consultation your problem. Minia tax how are they ba? Shall we share tax your category A? I'll leave the copy here for you. We share banks, insurance companies, telecommunication companies, breweries, inspection of valuable companies. Oh yeah, we share oil sector. All these institutions they are going to be affected. Yeah, me am ashamed say 5% profit before tax. Yeah, profit before tax. This where you rather Nanado Danko Kufuado. Only you rather me omokache say they were going to move this country from taxation to production. Now the omochene say you rather Muhammad Breso na 20 year den do e ma adwuma agu. Ti omo ba omo de omo kwaje je to okra no. Omo kwaje je to okra no. Omo de omo ma production akoso. Omo ba ye production be na akoso okruma. Me ni adwuma de eye nwanwa no say the abani ye no. Ghana is import driven economy. So import-driven economy. If you have a strategic government, someone who understands economy, you rather support your home-based production to meet
homegrown policy.
Exactly, to meet the demands of the people. So that when you are bringing taxes, now you say all the Bema imports, they fear outside by no boy. But this is the country we have ourselves. A coffee juice. So here a major program. They don't have even the raw material to produce to that demand. Shedi omode ba no omo ye o hwe nsu ayenom ordinary water ayenom nyina no omo the taxes betoto what the taxes to nsuo so what do you stand to achieve what the taxes to eye caliper ye nuanom nkwala akọ school a ye de mo no what do you stand to achieve? So this the government awaba wabobosia cha bandia sisi abanya bobosia to the close of to the tune of 5 billion Ghana cedi when you internally generated fund revenue almost 800 billion meaning abanya that debate don't go there. Abaya waba meaning Mr. Speaker support
just 1 minute now
Mr. Speaker osha sika aba bayinsem any taxes or they bar this is a more reason why obi a criticize this year na me jitum ni ebesi ebe correction because ayabaya ba oba so beku nipa is the more reason why here the members of parliament are you representing NDC for no I see a two-way ye yourself 136 members no ye nyina ye tutia na Mr. Speaker the year who sem say abanji ska den no dey Ashanti region regional minister ujina omampanyina namu feeding program caterers under MPP abreso no majority of them ye MPP ma na semaba nobody betu anim say minister can be my now when I need to anim because we know Jan and Adwanemu look at the attitude of the minister towards the people. But listen to this act. The constitution of this country. Article 25. Oh, yeah, clause 3. I'm reading from clause 3. Listen. Subject to the provision of the constitution, the function conferred on the president by clause 1 of this article may be exercised by him either directly or through officers subordinate to him. The HN say, to me, the Amman Penny say on Ghana, Nagana ni see the Yura, His Excellency JDM, Ebaya Nagana, EDU. ono ko to me into obey ministers, regional ministers, any all ministers on behwe so. Into they are acting ono ni to me nimu. Into minister no do ye no, e na do to me no act. So if na do truly respect your women na, and you club ya same people no more respect to ma. Na do to come out with a statement say minister and no he has disrespected women in Ghana and Obia Kobo Bosia Akon Webiane. What in the Cabetiana Kao Robinson?
All right.
Now, Scabby Nobel Cromody day.
Thank you. Araba Mamenda was it. Mami wishing Tina a very big happy birthday. It's your birthday today, Tina. Celebrate you this morning. Constantly say I wish you a very big happy birthday. God bless your new age. Celebrate your day in a grand style. Mami wish Kobe Pounds a very big happy birthday. Kobe, you celebrate your birthday today. Happy birthday to you. God bless you so much. Grant you more favor to journey on. Happy birthday to Maakye Ajiman, aka Nana Etu Pimp. Is that the name? Happy birthday to you. God bless you so much. I was here, Kwame Asante, Deputy National Communication Director of the New Patriotic Party. The Honorable Nicholas Amankwa, Member of Parliament for Amafi East. And on behalf of my production team led by Kojo Preko Dankwa, Richard Appiah Kubi is the lead producer. And on behalf of my very self, we did the Kwame Appiah Kubi, Mr. Speaker. Me time now, so just 1 second. Okay,
Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, I dear NDC members of Parliament, some boy about to say, come on, the loans. Loans were how do you make 4? You believe